Hey, future business analysts. If you've ever wondered how business analysts actually gather requirements from stakeholders, this video is for you. I'll walk you through each step, break it down into real examples, and share practical tips to help you master this core BA skill. Before we jump in, here's what I'll cover today. I'll start by defining what business requirements actually are, then I'll walk you through my step-by-step process for gathering them the right way. I'll talk about stakeholder mapping, picking the best techniques, running great sessions, and making sure you walk away with solid, validated requirements. Plus, I'll throw in some real-world tips to help you shine as a new business analyst. Alright, let's start from the top. What are business requirements, really? Business requirements are clear statements that describe what the business needs in order to solve a problem, improve a process, or achieve a specific goal. Think of them as the wish list from the business perspective, the what, not the how. For example, if a hospital wants to reduce patient wait times, the business requirement might be, enable patients to self-schedule appointments online. We're not talking about which app or what tech stack yet, just what needs to be achieved. These requirements usually fall into two main categories: functional requirements, what the system or process should do. Non-functional requirements, how it should perform, like speed, usability, compliance, etc. As business analysts, it's our job to uncover these needs through conversations, workshops, research, and observation, and then make sure they're clearly documented and understood by everyone on the team. Most importantly, business requirements guide everything that comes after the design, development, testing, and final delivery. So, getting them right is absolutely critical for project success. Now that we understand what business requirements are and why they're so important, the next question is, how do we actually gather them? That's where our step-by-step process comes in. Whether you're just starting out or supporting your first project, this framework will guide you from the very first conversation to final stakeholder sign-off. Let's take a look at the full roadmap. These 6 step-by-step process is your foundation. You'll use this framework in almost every project as a BA, regardless of industry. Each step builds on the previous one, starting with understanding the business need and ending with validation and sign-off. It's not just about collecting information, it's about making sure the right problem is solved in the right way. Let's break down each one. You'll use this framework in almost every project as a BA, regardless of industry. Let's break down the 6 steps process of requirement gathering. First, before gathering a single requirement, you have to understand the bigger picture. Why are we doing this project? What's at stake? Start by reviewing any documents you can get your hands on, like the business case or project charter. Talk directly to sponsors if possible. Ask questions that go deeper than surface-level requests. What are they trying to achieve? What problems are costing time, money, or customer trust? Understanding the real business context will help you gather requirements that are meaningful and that deliver real value when implemented. Step 2. Identify your key players. You can't gather the right requirements if you don't know who to talk to. Mapping your stakeholders early helps avoid surprises down the line. One great tool for this is the RACI matrix, where you define who's responsible, accountable, consulted, and informed. It brings clarity and avoids miscommunication later on. You can't gather the right requirements if you don't know who to talk to. Mapping your stakeholders early helps avoid surprises down the line. Step 3. Pick your tools for discovery. This step is all about picking the right approach to discover what users really need. Think of these techniques like tools in a toolbox. You won't use all of them every time. Interviews are great for deep dives, while workshops are perfect for getting everyone aligned. If stakeholders are hard to reach, surveys can help. And don't underestimate the power of watching someone do their job. Observation can reveal needs they didn't even realize they had. Step 4. Talk, listen, and learn. Conduct elicitation sessions. The secret here is preparation and active listening. Good BAs don't just record, they explore. They ask why more than once. Step 5. Make sense of it all. Analyze and document requirements. Now it's time to bring structure to the chaos. Start by grouping requirements into logical categories. This makes it easier for your technical and business teams to understand. Visual models like flowcharts or wireframes can help make complex ideas more accessible. Always make sure your requirements are smart and invest-worthy. Plus, traceability is key. Every requirement should connect back to a business goal. This not only strengthens your documentation, but it also prevents scope creep later on. Step 6. Confirm you got it right. Validate and get sign-off. Validation is about confidence. You're making sure the business sees their needs reflected in the requirements before development starts. Some pro tips for better requirements gathering. The best BAs don't just check boxes, they build trust, ask better questions, and communicate clearly. These tips will help you do just that. Thanks for watching. Up next is one you don't want to miss: the top 5 documents every business analyst should know, from BRDs to user stories and everything in between. Let me know in the comments what you want to learn next, and don't forget to follow me on TikTok at Hilda the Tech Bae for quick BA tips every week. See you in the next video.